Okay, this is the Bike and Pedestrian Safety Committee meeting. Do I have a motion to start the meeting?
I make a motion, we open the meeting.
Second.
All those approved?
Yeah.
Okay. So, last minute, approved minutes from last meeting?
Yep, I sent them to you all. Did you have any edits or any?
No.
Okay, so your motion to accept them as written?
Okay, second.
Yes, agree.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, the signs, the 4 feet to pass signs, they are here. They were delivered in the past, not that long ago. Anyway, they're here, and Sydney said for us to contact the DPW about where we'd like them to be put up. So we did have a list somewhere of what streets we wanted it to be on.
You want me to do that? Let's
If
do
you
that.
want to.
I mean, you know, you girls are busy. I'll look up the minutes, find out where they're at, and
Yeah, cool. Just let us know that.
Yeah.
You know.
I'll let you know what
Yeah.
streets, what streets
I'll
have them
look
and what
for
streets
them.
don't have them. And then that's where we're gonna put them. I'll let you know where
Yeah,
we're
I
gonna
mean-
put.
I'm pretty sure that we requested more signs than we put.
Than we need.
Than we
list.
needed.
Yeah.
So we might have the ability to identify
Somebody
a
asked
couple
to
more.
get, I know who it was in the town hall, asked to get 2 extra. He said because sometimes they, who knows, they might need it. So 2 or more extra.
Okay, good.
So, okay, Eric's gonna take care of that.
Okay.
All right, the bike rodeo.
Which
Yeah.
is fabulous.
It
Yeah,
really
yeah,
was.
good.
Which was fabulous, yep.
Yeah.
We had what, 21 kids
21
come?
kids.
21 participants.
Um, Did you see I posted some photos on All Things Acushnet
Mhm.
and a video
Mhm.
of it, so,
Is that
That's-
is that Facebook? All
yeah,
things are cushion.
yeah.
Yeah. And I saw some positive feedback from folks that attended.
Yeah,
Good.
really
That they
cool.
were, yeah,
Yeah, and I
they
think,
appreciated it, and, yeah.
what's her name?
Kelsey, I think, put up some
Kelsey,
pictures.
yeah, she posted,
She's with the beautification
Yep.
committee.
she posted some pictures too
Mhm.
of her kids.
Well, next time we do it, we'll
Yeah,
have to
next time for
advertise.
sure, we're already thinking about next year, so.
Advertise
And
more.
the school, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
You
I
know,
feel like this year, we did it in
Short time.
in one meeting,
Yeah.
really,
One
right? We had
meeting.
one meeting, we pulled it together, we sent out notice, and we had 21 kids, so
Mhm.
Yeah.
that's impressive as far as I'm concerned,
It is.
you know? So it was a
It is.
great day. Hi,
Yeah.
Sandra.
Not
Well,
sure
she
if
comes.
It's gonna be in,
Are you on camera?
We
yeah, we're
are.
on,
We're on
we're on
camera.
camera here. Sandy Medeiros. Medeiros.
That's me.
That's
Talking
her.
about the bike rodeo,
It was wonderful.
yeah.
It
Yes,
really
I thought
was,
so.
wasn't it?
Great.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Yes. Good first project
Yep,
Mhm.
yep,
and successful
yep,
community building.
yep. People talked about getting their bikes fixed right on the spot. I mean, there was
Yeah, right.
the family with the 2 girls, they had put the bike, one, I guess dad had maybe, I don't know if he put it together with the handlebars backwards or if it came that way, but was his name Bill?
Bill.
Yeah.
Bill
Yeah.
took it apart and fixed it for him, and it was,
Mhm.
it was like a really good event.
And he bought
Absolutely.
about 15 helmets.
Oh,
He
that's
gave
right,
out.
yeah.
He gave away. On his own
that-
dime?
That
No,
was
that was,
Bike
that
to-
was
Bike to School, right?
Colleen, yeah,
Right.
Safe Routes to School.
Safe
that
Routes to
brought those
School.
helmets.
She bought those
Yeah.
helmets.
Yep, helmet.
Yeah, for kids that didn't have one or needed a
Yep.
new one.
Mhm.
No, it was fantastic. It really was
That was.
fantastic.
I was very impressed.
Mhm.
And we have
Yeah.
great weather, so. that
ABC.
helped.
Yep.
Yeah.
ABC was
ABC.
air, brakes, and chain.
Right, right, yeah. And we talked a little bit, I talked with Colleen at the end, just a little bit about if we do it, say, in the spring or what have you, maybe thinking about doing 2 groups, sort of younger and older, because I forgot the name of the woman who was doing the actual education, but she, like
Laura, I think her
Laura.
name was
Laura,
Yeah.
the blend of ages made it difficult to do some things.
Yeah.
So, if you get enough kids, you can do that. You can split it up, so. yeah.
Mhm.
Mhm.
All right, cool. And then update on the parking space out here.
Yep.
That was blocking the walkway to the Parting Ways building because it has that yellow truncated dome
Mhm.
thing there for blind. Anyway, so that, they have cones blocking
They
it
have
for
cones,
now.
you can't park there.
And then, yeah, they're gonna paint it, I forgot, whenever they have that on there.
I think the spring.
Yeah, in the spring probably, yeah.
Mhm.
That was a good catch. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And then new business. Anything new? Only thing I want to say is that we're gonna have to have something else now that the bike rodeo is done and,
Right.
the parking space taken care of, the signs are gonna be taken care of. So we had already started talking about, something about with the, when Main Street gets paved, making sure we get in there on time so that we can put some input in there just in case, or any other streets, you know? I don't know when they're gonna pave Wing Road, but it's marked and it's, you know, it might not be this year, I don't know, but,
Right.
because that's a lot of people that walk on that street. I see more people walking than I don't see as many people on bikes on Wing Road. People walk their dogs, so
Mhm.
anyway, but.
So you think we should get information on the Main Street project?
Yeah, Main Street, because it's already up there, and I have to look back
Yeah.
at my emails
Yeah.
and notes that Sandy had given us the link to the page.
Mhm.
What was is it John from Serped that came here to our,
John
I
Gray.
missed that meeting.
John
so-
Gray from Serpent. You can go back and watch I think it was your
Yeah,
first or
yeah,
second
I
meeting.
think it
Oh,
was the
right.
first, because I missed it.
that
I
was
think I was
filmed.
sick and I missed it.
It was at the library, and John gave a lot of information, and it's
Mhm.
good to revisit that, even those who
Yeah.
attended,
Yes?
Yeah.
to make a list.
Yeah.
And I would reach out to your DPW to ask them to prioritize striping for bicycles whenever possible, when they repave,
Mhm.
Yeah,
and ask them what their policy is now. There are minimum standards for bike lanes.
Right.
And I can share that, if I haven't already, I can share the link with you.
Print it out and we'll give it to them. Whoever's in charge of DPW, so at least they have it in writing.
I'm sure he should be aware of it.
They're aware of
but-
it.
Right.
But to ask,
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I know that we had talked at one point about getting either the plans for South Main Street or where they're at in the process so that we could see what it is they're looking to do.
yeah,
So maybe that's something we should explore. I don't know if they're, where they're at in that process, but.
that's the state too. So
there is a contact number on the project page, so
Right,
you can, or email, you can email them and
And
see if
try.
they can share any additional information.
right, just to see what their plan is,
Mhm.
so, okay.
And when is it even gonna be done? A couple of years, or?
I mean, right, because at this point, it's probably not gonna be this year,
Yeah,
right?
it's
So,
good.
which is, I mean, it's not great, but it's to our benefit because it gives us time to
Yeah,
see and
exactly, that's
maybe.
why I thought we need to at least
Right.
make sure we can get some input
Mhm.
before it's done.
They're gonna be doing Slocum Street too eventually.
Yeah, I
Yep.
know.
I don't know when that's gonna happen,
Right.
Yeah, that's gonna come before Main Street.
but. Mhm.
So, are they gonna plant trees there? Trees, that street is just so, I don't know, everything's so wide open on that road. It's always been like that.
Well, it
But
always
could use-
has.
It would look nice with trees.
It would be
on one
beautiful.
side.
It would be beautiful.
Yeah.
They do such a wonderful, we need them. We need them everywhere. It's,
Yeah.
Whether they have the room for them, that's another story.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, anybody else have any in business?
No, I mean, I think that my thought was yours, that we need to identify what's the next thing we're gonna work on.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
if we, if it's the combination of Slocum and Maine, because those are the two projects
Mhm.
that we know are in process,
Right.
right? So reaching out, maybe, like Sandra's suggestion, going back to our first or
Meeting, yeah.
second meeting and
Mhm.
seeing what he had recommended, or reaching out to him to see if he can point us in the right direction on where we start. on those two
Mhm.
projects, just to find out.
And the other thing you were interested in also was the Complete Streets, where they started the process but didn't really take it too far.
Right, right.
Complete
Yeah.
Streets funding, and I was just speaking with someone from Mass Bike, and I thought Complete Streets was an ongoing, never-ending funding source, but I have a feeling it's not ongoing in each community, and they look favorably. I was led to believe they would look more favorably upon a new Complete Streets program.
Hmm. So that's what that is, it's for funding? For-
Yes,
Like I had thought of, I remember I mentioned that, I don't know if you remember, I said to Angela about, was it her, painting like in front of the schools, like maybe just, you know, I don't know what it would be, but like that's money would be used for something like if they were gonna paint crosswalks or something in front of the schools or something like that, maybe?
Well, that was,
I mean, I don't know if they, I'm sure they have them now, whatever, but I'm just thinking, you know.
when they redo a street, they could use Complete Streets funding in order to make it so that it accommodates all road users. So
Okay.
with a bike path or bike lane.
the Complete Streets, that was the one that was like 25,000 or 50, like big amounts, right? Wasn't that a big amount that's over like a 5-year span or something, or am I mixing that up with something else?
I don't know the amounts, but there's a process in which a
Right,
community
but it
has
was
to
a
go
larger, it was
through.
larger grants.
Correct.
Right.
Yeah, a couple 100,000.
Oh, so even way more than what I was
Yeah,
thinking,
You could
okay.
go, you have to come up with a prioritization plan.
Mhm.
So what projects in town and rank them
Right,
and apply
So
for the
that's
fund.
another thing to look into, right?
yeah. And that one is a much more long-term plan.
Yeah.
Because you have to get, yeah, I remember talking about that one.
But you could look at other local communities.
See what they
And
did.
see what they did with their funds.
Yep.
I know Dartmouth used some of their funds, I believe, on Rogers Street, and it has striping for a bike lane and nice sidewalks. A lot of it includes sidewalks where there weren't sidewalks before, so you have
Right.
Middle Road, Main Street, lacking sidewalks
Mhm.
and bicycle accommodations. So if it were
Yeah.
a Complete Streets project,
Okay.
it should include those.
Well, I don't have anything else. That it, guys?
think so.
Everything, Sandra?
The New Bedford Fairhaven Bridge project had an update this week. They were waiting for authorization of the Coast Guard so that they could, Mass DOT could go further with the design. So they got whatever authorization was required, and now they can go forward.
Oh, wow. Do they have have they shown us what they're gonna do? Is there a design out there already, public?
There was a public meeting. They're at the very early design stage. At the public meeting, they had selected the type of bridge.
Yeah.
So I forgot what you call it, but the one that just raises straight up and down.
Yeah.
And you can read all about it on Mass DOT, and there were questions about the height, and they wanted it high enough to accommodate not only the fishing traffic, but also the staging for the offshore wind.
Oh, boy.
Oh.
And in comparison, I believe it said that it was at or exceeding the height of the Cape Cod bridges.
Wow.
Mm.
Really?
I'm gonna miss the Bridget's thing.
It actually makes me sad.
I like getting
Yeah.
stuck there.
You
It's
just relax.
like- Yeah.
It's
Let's just relax.
Yeah.
You can't go anywhere, so you
Yeah.
just calm down.
No,
Yeah.
too bad.
I think it's like one of like less than 5 that are left in the country, right, of that kind of a style. And it just, that's the part, the nostalgia part of it that makes me, I'm like, I understand, you know, we need progress, we need to
Yeah.
update things, but it
Mhm.
does make me a little sad that, and to hear that to me is,
A young person at the meeting spoke up in defense of the bridge, the
Mhm.
existing bridge.
oh,
And I think he was the one to offer a way to preserve it and to float it upriver and put it in place at Cogswell Street.
Oh,
So
wow.
we would still have the bridge. It just
Right, it
would-
just wouldn't really,
And it would be a fixed bridge.
Yeah.
right, it wouldn't
yeah.
actually open and
Right.
close anymore, but,
So
well,
it's
that's
still look
interesting.
Yeah.
And they would,
Yeah,
otherwise you have to scrap it, I guess.
yeah.
Yeah,
That
scrap
just
it.
makes- That makes me sad, but,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, so. But I can't even envision something in that space that would go that high
No.
as the Braga Bridge in Sagamore.
Yeah, they
Those
have
are-
to-
those
they
are
have to
pretty
work
high.
with the
Mhm.
approach.
Right.
But it's the bridge that goes up and down.
No, I know, but just to be able to lift it that high, to
Right.
me would be, the visual is not gonna be
Mm.
good, I can't imagine.
No.
But I could be wrong, but, yeah.
Yeah, it has been advertised and on social media and in the newspapers. There are images out there as to what design was
Huh.
presented.
I'll be a few years off,
Oh, yeah.
probably 10, it's probably taking 2 or 3 years to do it.
Yeah, at least.
They were gonna start some of the preliminary work. And the actual shutdown time with that design would be less than if you did a different design. That was one of the benefits of the design.
Mhm.
Mhm. Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah. Progress, right?
Yeah, I guess.
All right. I guess we're all done.
I think
Right.
so. Yeah, I
We
think
have
we've
short
covered.
meetings, speedy meetings.
That's okay.
We
Nothing
did
wrong with
cover a
that.
lot, though.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
can I get a motion to end?
I make a motion, we adjourn.
Adjourn, that's the word.
Adjourn, yeah.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.